Coming up on Delmarva Life, we meet a woman who's not only responsible for bringing our children into the world, she also helps deliver primates. Why she's taking on this conservation challenge. Plus, how you can do your part, and it can be as easy as composting your garbage. And listen to this, it doesn't stink.
Summer white is out, fall hues are in. Do you know what's in style right now? Learn what's hot and what's not.
Have you ever wanted to try to cook scallops, but they kind of intimidate you? You cook them too long, they get chewy. You don't cook them long enough, you're probably going to get sick. Today, we get schooled on scallops.
How about a tasty wine to go with that delicious dish? We'll introduce you to a local family who turned a grain farm in Dorchester County into a ripe new business.
And many believe their life's path is predetermined. We share the story today of a man who found a higher calling right here on Delmarva. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryan.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Welcome, everyone. And welcome to 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. How about this?
It's dinner time.
It is.
My stomach's going to growl.
Can we go eat now? We're going to eat in a little bit.
We're going to eat in a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Hang on to that thought.
Very good point there. Benny Riddick. Does that name ring a bell?
It does. It really does.
I'll be honest with you. It didn't ring a bell with me, and I knew it should have until I saw his face. That's Benny Riddick right there. Benny taught thousands of Salisbury children to love sports. The Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club in Salisbury has now started an endowment in his memory. He served as the director of the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club in Salisbury for 37 years. Now, this is a wonderful thing they're doing with this endowment. If you'd like to contribute to it, all you have to do is make your check out to the Benny Riddick Hometown Endowment Fund and send it here to the Salvation Army, 407 Oak Street in Salisbury, 21804.
37 years, that's a lot of children.
An amazing thing.
Yeah. Another special event that's coming up, for more than 40 years, Special Olympics athletes from Delmarva and Pennsylvania have competed in annual Special Olympics Delaware cycling competition. I say more than 40 years, more than 40 Special Olympic athletes.
And it's been for more than 40 years, too.
It's been more than
right.
40 years. I'm underselling it. It's going to happen Saturday at the Dover Air Force Base Air Command Museum. More than 200 military personnel are scheduled to volunteer when the event kicks off with an opening ceremony at 8:30, followed by the cycling races and culminating with an awards ceremony. Now, the cyclists will compete in races of 500 meters, 1 kilometer, 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, and various tandems of various distances.
Right,
so
right.
a lot of bicycle riding going on. So.
And if you want any more information, by the way, we've got that phone number for you right here, 302-831-3484. You can find out what the deal is with that. Something that's always hit close to home is very meaningful. You can support individuals and families affected by autism by attending the Blue Jean Ball. It's coming up Saturday, the 21st. Going to be a live auction. Here's one of the things you can bid on: an honorary pit crew membership for 2.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to this. VIP weekend for 2 at Dover Down Motor Speedway, Sunday the 29th. 2 garage hot passes, garage and hauler tour, meet and greet with the MWR drivers. That would, of course, be Mark Martin, Clint Boyer, and Martin Truex Jr. Photos with the drivers in the cars. Lunch with the pit crew on race day. The entry to the drivers meeting. Watch race from pit area, sit on the box for a few laps. And if you want to attend, all you have to do is dress up in your blue jeans and bling. You have the information there. It's coming up on the Saturday's 21st of the deadline. Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. You can see Love Seed Mama Jumping. Get up and move yourself too. If you want more information, we've got it on our website at delmarvalife.com.
That's Autism Delaware. That's a great cause, and of
wonderful
course,
organization.
I want to win that myself.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's a huge package, and that's just one of them they're going to have. You remember last November when Kathy Jacobs of Brandywine Senior Living at Fenwick Island teamed up with Colby Phillips of Ocean Pines, because what they were doing in Ocean Pines, they organized a relief thing through the community group, and Kathy reached out to share this story
for Hurricane Sandy,
for
right?
Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, based on this. Here's what happened: the community rallied, filled a box truck donated by Barton's Landscaping in Seaford. Now, the parking lot had a bunch of people coming into it and going out of it. So what they needed to do was take this truck full of all this to Florida. You see that gentleman right there? Okay, they're helping Chrisfield after Sandy. After Eric drives down to Florida and they're unloading this truck, they find a man's wedding band. So Eric Mitchell knew, since he had his 10-year-old son with him, I need to show, you got to give stuff back. That's what you're supposed to do. So he tried for months, tried to find who this was, and then somebody finally realized, wait a minute, I think I've got a picture of the gentleman. So they went back, found that picture that you just looked at. Still, they couldn't identify who the owner was. Now, let's show you another picture. This is Steve Drescher, the man who was in the truck when Eric gave him his ring back just last Friday. Steve said he thought he would never see the ring again. And then Colby Phillips is there in the center, the two gentlemen on the side. And if you look at the bottom, there's the ring. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
Wow. That's an incredible story.
That is an incredible story.
Had it for several months and he never thought he was going to see it again.
Well, there are several more months left on the 2013 calendar, but who says you can't start looking ahead to next year, 2014?
Yeah, tonight, Brandywine Senior Living at Fenwick Island will officially kick off the release of a themed calendar that stars their residents. Brian Spiros is at Brandywine Senior Living Center in Selbyville with a look at all of that. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, this is the second year Brandywine has done the calendar, and in just a moment, we're going to reveal some of the 2014 pictures. But first, I want to introduce you to Eileen Bennett, who is the executive director here at Brandywine Senior Living at Fenwick Island. So the first thing, we have pictures from the 2013 calendar. What made you guys want to do another calendar for 2014?
Well, Brian, we had so much fun doing the 2013 calendar, especially with our calendar release party. It was a great event, and the enthusiasm that the calendar generated, it was basically a no-brainer that we needed to do it again.
And you guys actually received quite a bit of recognition for the 2013 calendar.
We did, in addition to all of our fan favorites like our residents and our families, we received some national and international awards on the finished product.
Wow, that's amazing. Congrats to you guys on that. You know, this is a very unique project. What was it like for the residents to take part in something like this?
It was undescribable. Basically, the residents had a passion for doing something new. They got to dress up, put on makeup, put on costumes, go on location, get their pictures taken, and it will be pretty exciting tonight when we unveil the calendar because none of the residents have seen the finished product yet.
It's going to be very exciting for them. What was the theme of the calendar?
The theme this year was the 20s, and we're rolling out our party tonight with a black and white theme. And the 20s was a good time. It was before the war, so we had little sneaky things going on like the Prohibition. We had our flapper dresses. We had the Charleston dance coming out. Things were moving and grooving back in the 20s. It was the roaring 20s.
You guys brought it all to life in the calendar, and we should mention that the proceeds from the calendar go to a good cause.
Yes, they do. That all of the proceeds are going to the Alzheimer's Association.
All right, very good. Stay right where you are, Eileen, because I'm going to go over here now. We have two of the calendar models. How lucky are we? Doug and Cleo Bede, you both were in the calendar. Doug, I'm going to start with you. What made you want to take part in this project?
Well, we were new here, and we thought it would be a lot of fun, and we wanted to be a part of it.
And did you have a lot of fun doing it?
Yes, indeed.
All right. And Cleo, what was it like for you to be in this calendar?
Well, it was kind of glamorous and interesting to do.
I can imagine you both had a lot of fun with it. July and November, and you both looked great, so we thank you for being part of it all. And Eileen, we're going to come back over to you now. You know, you guys have a very busy week ahead. You're celebrating your 5th anniversary on Thursday, but as you mentioned, tonight is the kickoff party for the 2014 calendar. What's going to be taking place?
That's right. Tonight is the big party. It's the unveiling of the calendar. All of the models will be here in their gigs from the calendar. We're going to have old fashions. We're going to have some live music. The Charleston dance is bound to be here tonight, and I'm certainly hoping that you're going to join us, Brian.
Yes, I'll never say no to a party, and I understand, yes, I have to dress the part.
You absolutely have to dress the part.
Let's put this on. How do I look? Am I ready for the party?
Handsome as ever.
All right, and do you think I can be in the 2015 calendar?
Oh, that's going to get me thinking about a new theme already.
Okay, see right there, I like starting all this. Eileen, thank you very much. Good luck with the party tonight, and nice job on the calendar. And of course, if you would like more information on Brandywine, or to find out how you can purchase the 2014 calendar, all you have to do is go to our website, delmarvalife.com. Jimmy and Lisa, I am ready for the party. I am dressed to impress. With that said, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
That is such a cool
That's
thing.
Cool. We need to make a calendar.
You, me?
Yeah, never mind. Sorry. It was a passing thought.
Still ahead. We'll introduce you to one baby doctor who doesn't spend all of her time at the hospital. You'll find her at the zoo, too. How she's helping gorilla families expand.
Plus, you may want to start composting to help better the environment, but you don't want to deal with the smell that can come with it. We're going to learn more about a simple, odorless alternative to traditional composting.
And now that school is back in session, fall fashion is on the minds of many students. We'll find out what's in as summer moves on out.
Yeah, and a little bit later on, we're in the kitchen making a seared scallop dish. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.